Hello Virgos, Loreen from Insight Readings with your insights for 20. I just want to say a great big thank you for all your views and for the thumbs up. Those that gave it to me, I'm so grateful for that. Thank you. It is your gift to me, and if only you knew how wonderful that is, really. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for helping me grow the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Virgo. So with that said, I'm going to go straight into our reading and ask Spirit please to give us the messages that you need for this month. So I want to just call in my spirit guides, guardian angels, source, higher self and God, please to be present to give me clarity, wisdom and understanding to bring the messages for Virgo's highest good. Thank you for your discernment. Thank you, amen. Okay, Virgo, so we're going to do the same thing. 3 rows, so we'll do the first row the first week, the middle row the middle of this, and then the last row will be the end of this. And I just want to put the phone onto silent. Sorry about that. Here we go. Okay, doke. So here we go. Randomly choose the cards again. So Spirit, please, what is the messages for Virgo for the month of 20? Thank you. Okay, so that one is there. Here we go. 20. A lot of people are ending cycles and closures. 20. We do have the Sun in Leo at the moment, and then you have the Sun card. 20. Some signs that I've done are getting these same cards, a lot of the similar cards. So there's this, the energy sort of flows. So what's your rising sign? This is your Sun sign. And maybe your moon sign to get more clarity. This is a general reading, as I always say, and if you want more clarity, if this doesn't resonate for you, maybe check those signs out and see how that fits in. Remember also to put it in the situation you find yourself in, because it is a general reading and we all have intuition that we can use. If it touches a nerve, it's yours. If it doesn't, leave it. It's not yours. So thank you for that. So bottom of the deck, we have choice here. An analytical choice that you need to make, almost like at a crossroads, something about your truth about being in a situation, maybe a bit of conflict, because swords, but it could be contracts, it could be communication, because it's analytical energy, swords. Okay, so we start off here the first week of this, and we have the 7 of Cups. So normally this is the card of absolute confusion and not knowing where to go, but I have a sense here that this is about something that is growing in your life and getting more clarity and having to make a decision, because these cups seem to be not just pie in the sky, sort of up in the you have emotion. It's about emotion, something you have to make a choice on with emotions. And we see a lot of different items in the cups. So there's definitely harmony or a choice or a decision about something that has been sort of stormy, or you've had confusion in the past. It's quite far behind, and you seem to have the passion now to sort of grow in harmony in this sense, because the rainbow and the stars are guiding you. It could be about finances as well, because we have finances there. But the water here is like a mirror. It's almost a mirror reflection of a choice that is made emotionally that comes to you to be calm about something that you felt possibly quite confused in the past because of the darkness in the past. It's now but a reflection. Here we have the Sun. The Sun is a major arcana card, which is about change that the universe brings in. We have the Sun currently in the sign of Leo, which is it's strong. We have Mars in Aries, which is strong. So there's big changes here. And the Sun is card number 10, which is in numerology. So the is the end, the culmination of a cycle, the finishing up, but at the same time it's a new beginning. And the Sun is about growth, moving forward, abundance, having the planets in alignment now to bring that growth to you. And we have Jupiter to the fore, which is about believing in yourself, being optimistic, And Saturn is about being wise and being methodical and following the rules. And they seem to be right in the forefront here, with the Sun, of where you plot your course in life, what you want to highlight, what you want to bring growth to, where you want to put the warmth. This is about breaking the boundaries and moving forward with something that is abundant in a very enthusiastic way, a passionate way, a fixed way as well. And Virgo, you are fixed. So that definitely is your energy. And here's Four of Cups. Now, Four of Cups is normally about disillusionment or boredom, but in this deck, we see that you had something that you had sort of expanded, because three is about expansion in an emotional way, because we have cups, we have water again. But there was some sort of loss. We have this rat or mouse here that that's at the bottom where the cups are. So there was some loss here, some definite loss with regards to emotions, and you're not looking at it in this deck. You're not actually looking at what you've lost, which is awesome. You're actually looking in this deck at what is being presented to you anew. So that's the feeling that I got there with that as well. There's something new and you're looking at that. It's presented by the universe. And here we have the three birds on flight now. So something new is coming through with abundance that you're collecting and seeing to keep for abundance that you're collecting. The middle of the month, we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is messages received or spoken words about finances, about something practical. It could be dealing with a child. It could be somebody that is quite studious as well. But it's good news, it's something practical that you're proud of. We see the peacock here, so something you're proud of, something that has longevity. The message is very bright. We have yellow feathers here. So it could be about your work, employment, finances, investment, your child, about studies, and you're proud of it. There's information or something dealing with a child that you're proud of, or something to that effect. It could even be your own energy as well. It's a youthful energy. It's something new. It's a beginning of something that has longevity, that has values, that is practical. The practical steps to something. The Queen of Swords in the center here could also be a person. All three of these cards are court cards, so it could be people you're dealing with. Or it could be your own energy. Now, the Queen of Swords is a mature energy because she's a queen. She's no longer a page. And she has clarity of mind, something that you believe in. She has this light on her head here, something that you're manifesting on the inside, queens. They tend to grow things. It's a feminine energy. It needn't be a queen. It could be any energy, but it's growth in clarity in your mind, in having something, the choice that you have to make. You get this clarity and you make this choice in the direction that you want to go, where you want to put your light. She's got her hand on that blade. So you're willing to bleed for whatever this choice is that you're making, because you're coming with absolute truth. We have one column here. That is the choice, and you make it with clarity. And she's looking almost at you here with the sword towards the growth and this new alignment. At the bottom here of the deck, the row, we have the King of Cups. Now this is emotional change on the outside, or a male or a energy. Could be masculine energy. It needn't be, of emotions, being mature in the choices that are made emotionally because of Saturn, not sort of being over optimistic or exaggerate something, but making a choice that is grounded, that is earthy, that is structured, that takes perseverance, that has taken a long time. And he's holding that cup. He's ready to offer that cup and to go for what he believes in. His foot is already on the water. And here we have this clear mirror water ready to make this choice. Yeah, we have these two solid poles as well, and to go for it with absolute passion and abundance. Beautiful energy. It could be somebody that you're dealing with as well. It could be a person. So you have masculine and feminine energies here. You have youthful energies and you have mature energies. You have information that comes through with absolute clarity that you're standing up for, that brings abundance and change for you on an emotional aspect as well. And having that emotional kind of support and clarity, being strategic in the choices that are made, and clear-minded. And Virgo, you are clear-minded, detail-orientated. Okay, so the last week of the month, we have a major arcana card here, another one. And this is where you are looking at this information or this child or this youthful energy about something that is practical, that you're proud about, that you want to put out there, you want to show it off, or it comes into you with all this pomp and splendor, but it's a seed, you're looking at it and you're going for it. This is the last card of the major arcana. So you've been through everything else and you're at the end of it. She has her foot in where she is, the past. She's lifted that other leg up and stepping over this boundary of victory into something new. It could signify travel as well, although I don't know how easy that is with COVID around. But the world card can be stepping into this new world with abundance. And she's looking at this new solid information or this new seeding of an idea that brings something pleasant. She's looking at it and she knows she's going for it. She's going for it, stepping into, leaving the past behind and moving into something new. We have the moon card, the next card. And the moon is about facing your fears with regards to the choices you make. And here we have these laser beams here. So being laser focused about the choices, there you have it. Clear about the choices that you make. And facing that fear, climbing out of that water, the emotion that's kept you there, and seeing what it is, because the timing, and here we have and at the moment we have a full moon, bright full moon. So it shows light on it, and here we have almost a full moon on this dial, this clock, with the sun there. So this full moon has brought absolute clarity to where you want to go, and you're going to face those fears. Because something that you weren't aware of before is now totally illuminated, because the moon is full. There it's illuminated as well, and you get this clarity. Whatever this is, there's total illumination, and you've risen up, and you hanging on to what you want to go for now. You're going for it. It is the card of Pisces, and at the moment we have Neptune in Pisces, and Neptune is about illusion, about deceit, maybe about lies, a loss, but it's also about being creative and moving forward and magic happening. And I think the illumination is now coming through. And it is about money or something that is stable, because you have the Ace of Pentacles here. So if it is work, if it is promotion, if it is investing in your future, we have the little weasel here who is wise, and he's on these rocks. Rocks are ruled by Saturn, and I said Saturn played a big part here. There's Saturn clearly in here in your reading. So something that is rock solid, that has stability, that is tangible, that is to do with an opportunity that is presented to you from the universe by the sun in Leo. It brings this abundance to you now, and this change because of wisdom and having navigated through things in a very strategic, clever, non-rushing. You didn't rush into something. You've looked at it from a very strategic point, emotionally and analytically, and structured to get where you're going. So if this is in work, it looks like there could be an offer that will make you emotionally very happy, that will have longevity. And if it is in a relationship, the same thing. But there's definitely some change that brings a solid structure here. Because the sun illuminates the moon. I mean, we have a full moon, brings you this clarity. And this is when I'm doing your reading. How amazing is that? A full moon is when the sun is opposite the moon and highlights it and brings the light there, and here's your clarity that you've received within yourself, as well as manifesting, giving birth to something new. Okay, so Spirit, what is the message to join the 3 weeks or the month that connects the month end for Virgo? And there, your compass is set, you see. So it's a choice and something that you're grounded in. And your compass is set now with the sun again. But it's also saying, look where your compass is. Check things out. Maybe you need to check where you're going, follow where you're going. But you have basically set your compass on the right path now. And the next card. There we go. It's rooted in security here because this is karma. It's a karma. The tree has roots that go deep down. So something to your roots, to your heritage, is now coming out of the ground. The mushrooms and the rainbow. It could be also with health, because your roots bring your ancestry. So something that's ancestry. Now you have health, the tree of life here. But this is about security, being secure in what you do, making a choice or a decision to change something to bring longevity, because those roots go deep. They hold that tree firm, and the rainbow is right through that tree of life, anchored. We have 3 birds here, and there's abundance there, and as 3 is about expansion again, moving forward. Okay, and our last row, Spirit, thank you for Virgo, August. And we have, yes, the King. That is serenity, peace. Because of your experience, we see the lilies in the back in that stained glass. So your experience carries you through, brings us abundance and newness. It's dealing with somebody that is older, that has wisdom, and brings this peace and serenity to you as well. So let's see what our guardian angel cards have to say. I know this is a long reading, but it's actually so beautiful. Okay, so what is the compass for Virgo? Have they got the compass set in the right direction? I absolutely believe that this full moon has brought your compass to the part, and it is of Raphael. That is beautiful. That is in cups from Hinton. It's the ending of a cycle and a new beginning that brings abundance. We see this happy family here. It's the happy ever after card. The rainbow once again, and the rainbow was lit here. With your family, with your children, with your home. There's the tree in the background again. So the compass is right now, Virgo. It says, on the card it says, love and blessings fill your life. Your compass is pointed correctly here. Harmonious relationships with family members. It's your happy ever after. So if there's been some strife with family, Virgo, you're on the right path now. Our tree of life here, our security, the illumination of fears. And here we have cards that have flipped over, and that's just 2. I'm going to do this again. Thank you, Spirit, for Virgo. Page of Raphael. So that is the Page of Cups now. That's emotional. It's dealing with children, possibly young, because we have 2 pages here. But it's about, because you're rooted in this and something's been illuminated for you here, whatever your situation is, you've been gentle, you've been loving. It's brought about this dreamy open-heartedness because you faced it. and it's karma that plays out. It says here a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive sights. And this always reminds me of the genie in the bottle in this deck. So yeah, I think you've pulled the genie in the bottle out here. The genie in the bottle is here. Raphael is about love and relationships. And I do believe that that has happened there because of illumination. And our lilies, spirit of the lilies for Virgo. No, it's a desire. Oh, how beautiful. And I spoke about the genie, and yeah, we get the genie and the lamp. Isn't that amazing? This is an absolute message for you, Virgo, whoever this resonates for. You have loyal support, and there your sea is very calm. There it was sort of stormy, the waves coming in. Here we have this very calm crystal sea here, and the genie. So this is a fulfillment, another nine, a closing of a cycle here. I thought I saw 9 here. This is in which is 9 for the moon. Yes, it's a closure of a cycle, is illumination. But this card here is 9 cups. Your desire is fulfilled. You've got the genie. He's brought it to you. You've been enlightened. It's about making your wishes because dreams become a reality. It's a joyful time of life for you. And that's what your peace and serenity and wisdom and experience is brought to you as you've navigated through you. And this is something that is solid, something that comes through to you solid because of your emotional stability now. And this is also about emotional stability, the 4 cups, having the 4 legs there. All right, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's go into an oracle message to close this reading for Virgo for 20. What is the closing message for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for Virgo 20? Thank you, Spirit. There we go. Worthiness. So if you felt you weren't worthy, you have it now. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So yeah, we see this moon again, this full moon. This is a full moon that is illuminated to you here. Maybe in your darkness, I see the 3 stars there. That always is the belt of Orion. So, you know, isn't that beautiful? I think check the star out with the belt of Orion because there's some message in that for you. I don't know if they were the 3 wise men, that the pyramids are lined to those 3 stars in the belt of Orion. Maybe look that up. It might have some value to you or some intuitive message. But yeah, we see she looks a little bit dejected, but the full moon illuminates this to you. So I'm going to read it from the book, and it says here, you've been blocking your manifestations due to deep-seated beliefs that you don't deserve them. Manifestations aren't rewards for good behavior. They are effects of your thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and actions. When you allow yourself to receive, you help with God's plan to demonstrate love everywhere. Accepting heaven's help isn't just about you personally. It's about allowing yourself to be helped so that you can help others. Accept good graciously and affirm, thank you for the gifts that have come to me now. I gratefully accept them for the good of all. And I do believe, Virgo, you have transcended whatever you weren't aware of. You have your genie that has come out here ×2. What a lovely reading. Thank you, Virgo, and thank you for your comments. Thank you for that. It is a gift to me as well, and your like. Much appreciated. Thank you.